All right, we are here at GAC Global Aesthetics Conference in Miami. It's 2019, and I'm here with Josh DeBlasio, and we're going to learn a little bit more about him. So I'll start off with an easy one.
All right.
What is it that you do?
So I run a skincare company, and been in the industry for about 20 years now.
20 years, okay.
So it's been very exciting. Been in aesthetics for quite some time, in dermatology quite some time. So it's been a good run.
Awesome. Well, what made you choose that career path?
Well, I think going back to college, it was kind of a process of elimination as far as what I was going to get into. I knew I wanted to be in business, but
everybody wants to be in business.
But my skills didn't match up for economics, accounting, finance, statistics. So by that time, it was really marketing or management. So I took a marketing degree and knew I was always going to get into sales, like dealing with people and building relationships and the psychological aspect of it. So I knew sales was the path that I was going to get into.
That's awesome. And so what exactly, get a little bit more into what you do in the industry.
Yeah, so, I was just with a company for about 4.5 years who had been around for 25 years.
Okay.
PCA Skin, and they had never had an outside sales force. So they were becoming a little more commercialized as far as proactively giving the message. So I came over there and we started a sales force and started with about 5 reps, and now we're up to 75 reps.
Whoa.
And 7 managers and full training departments. So my team and I really built that out for that company.
Wow, that's a big jump.
Yeah, that's a big jump. It's a big jump.
No reps to 5 reps to 75 reps.
Exactly.
That's
Exactly.
crazy.
So that company, the goal of that was to sell that company, which we did to Colgate-Palmolive. And now I'm going to go work for another company and hopefully follow a similar path.
Awesome.
Yes.
Well, it seems like you did well at the first one.
Yeah, that was good. Hopefully we can duplicate that. So,
all right, so let's get a little bit more personal now.
Yeah.
Do you have any hobbies? Is there something that you like to do on your free time?
it's funny. It's not like, I love to skydive or I'm an artist. It's nothing that exciting. I mean, when people ask me my hobbies, I love to eat.
Okay.
Which is why the suit's maybe fitting a little tight. I love to eat. I love to travel.
Okay.
I love meetings like this. This is really what I love. This kind of summarizes it all. It's in a great place, great people.
Very great place.
Great food. This is kind of my wheelhouse.
Speaking of food,
Yeah.
and it having great food here, what
Yeah.
did you eat? What have you been eating since you've been here that you really were wowed by, or if you were?
I got to tell you, I wouldn't say I'm wowed, but I think the food at the hotel has been outstanding.
We ate here too, and we loved it.
Right?
It was great.
I think the food here has been great.
Lowe's Hotel, by the way.
Yeah, Lowe's Hotel. And my new gig isn't working for Lowe's, by the way. But no, I think the food here has been great. But when we've got off site for dinner, obviously the sushi's been great.
Yeah.
The seafood's been great. Cuban, right? You can't get Cuban anywhere else. You got to do it in Miami. So, yeah, it's a good food city. I was in Chicago last weekend, which is another great food city.
Different, but
I'm not
good.
I'm not from Chicago, but when I go back to Hobbies,
Yeah.
that's kind of my sports, food, friendly people. That's what I like.
yeah,
So,
Chicago's great for that.
Great.
We actually ate at a place called Ceviche 105, I think.
How
here,
was
and
it?
I didn't realize, ceviche is always usually a side item. But,
Yeah.
didn't realize they had a whole restaurant built around it, and it was phenomenal.
Was it really?
Great experience. Another
Really
highly
healthy,
recommended.
too.
Very healthy, yeah.
Very healthy, yeah.
Healthy. Service was amazing. Food was phenomenal.
great.
And really interesting experience.
It's great.
Yeah. So last question.
Yeah.
If you were to sit down with your younger self,
Yeah.
what would you say to him or her?
I would say have fun now. It only gets worse.
What do you mean by that?
No, I'm just kidding. I think, when you think back of what the stressors were in life back then
Yeah.
compared to now.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
And when I say my younger self, I'm talking even a year ago, right?
Wow.
I think that's the biggest thing that I would tell myself is enjoy the moment. And
Yeah.
you hear that all the time as a kid, but does it really sink in? You don't really know what that means.
Yeah.
So that's what I would tell my
It's a
younger
cliche
self.
statement for a reason.
For
because
sure.
It's
For
a
sure.
very true statement.
But it's so true, right? I mean, it's you're always focused on little things,
Mm-hmm.
and I am starting to adopt that if I'm not going to think about this in a month or 6 months from now, don't worry so much about it now.
It's a hard thing to do, but it's very, very good.
It is,
very good
and it's
practice.
good to have people around you that remind you of that.
Yeah.
Right? Sometimes even though it's obvious,
Yeah.
at least for me, I need to be reminded of it every
Yeah.
once in a while. So,
Well, awesome. Thanks so much for sitting down
yeah,
today.
it's a pleasure. Thank you.